Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am your host and your reader, Lorraine, and I am here to bring you your May reading 2020 for the fire signs. So that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Guys, I hope that you all have been doing really well, keeping yourselves fit and healthy, kind of like remaining positive, and just dealing and facing your fears head on. With strong conviction and not allowing yourself to be defeated by any means necessary. We are going to get through this time, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to get stuck into your reading. Please note that this is general. It's not really about the gender, and it's not really about the star sign within the fire element. So you just need to basically take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So I'm going to start off with Wisdom of the Oracle, just to get some messages coming through with regards to what's actually going to be happening, the likelihood of what's actually going on in May 2020. This is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we've got truth be told. Truth be told, right now you are seeking out the truth. You're facing your truth. You're facing facts. You are trying to get a better grip or a better handle of the situation that you're currently in. You're not allowing anything to escape you as well. It's like you're tearing down, you're pulling down a lot of masks, not just about yourself, but towards other people as well. Really making sure that you've got your BS detector that's, in full swing, because I do feel that you are going through a very powerful transformation. It's positive, but it does have a lot of negative aspects, but this is because it's for your own good. And one of these challenges and these changes really is to do with regards to being authentic. So if you have been sort of like under a lot of self-denial, you're not really focused on wanting to face these issues, that's what's going on, and you try to hide behind another situation or people, or basically just put them under the rug. This is about you now having the time and the opportunity now to face your fears and really take a good long hard look at yourself and as well as other people in your situation. So I'm just going to get an additional info from the playing cards. Let's see, why is this truth be told here? And if you notice that it's card number 14, it actually breaks down to 5. So again, this is about the change that's actually taking place within you. This is a serious time as well. You really do want to be free. You do feel slightly scattered at the moment, and I do feel that it's playing on you, psychologically, because you don't like to be out of control. You like to be in control. So this feels very new and alien to you as well, okay? So we've got 4 of Hearts. So this would be the 4 of Diamonds. So the 4 of Cups in the Tarot. So this is really about you needing to reject a lot of offers at this precise moment in time. That's not really interesting you. It's not really bringing anything really solid to you right now. You're looking at things from a different angle, very discerning, and I do sense a lot of suspicious energies as well. If somebody appears to be nice to you, or they ask you out on a date, or oh, do you fancy going out for a drink, just to be social, you're always trying to figure out, doing a lot of Sherlock Holmes kind of energies, just trying to find out, well, what's their angle? What do they want? Can I trust this person? So there's a lot of, so that you really are protecting your energies. So we're going to pull for the Enchanted Map. So what kind of messages that we get for a fire sign, a particular fire sign. I think what I'm picking up on with a particular fire sign is that they're really resisting a lot as well. You know, fire resistance. Really trying not to get burned here. But I just feel that you have to face the truth. You've got to. It's time. We've got cleaning house and we've got storm fields. So I do feel right now that certain things are coming to an ending, a completion of a certain cycle. You've got the cleaning house. So again, this breaks down to 10, 37, 3 and 7 is 10. So this is really about an ending of a situation that you were normally in, how you were before. As I said to you, it does feel very chaotic, very challenging times right now. But this is really going to be, as I said, it just really feels like it's for your own good, guys, okay? So this is what I'm picking up here. A lot of stubbornness as well from the cleaning house. I feel for some of you guys, you were called out on a situation by other people or another person in particular, and this has really got your back up. This is what I'm picking up here. But this confrontation is a blessing in disguise. It's actually going to show you a certain side to you that really does need to be fixed so that you will be able to move on and brush past this storm that you're in. Let's get some additional information with the playing cards. Why is the cleaning the house here? So we've got the Joker card in reverse, but this is like the the full card, major arcana, the full card. You know, sometimes it's a thing of like you wanting to take a risk, and sometimes there's a fear, there's something that's holding you back. We're going to get another card. We've got the Jack of Diamonds or the Knight of Pentacles. So there does seem to be an unwillingness to move forward, and you're sort of, it feels as if you're dragging your heels. You're trying to slow things down. You're trying to sort of like stave things off. But really, to be honest, you shouldn't really do that. And this is causing further delays, further more anxieties, more intensities within that energy. And because you're somebody that you don't like people telling you what to do. You don't like people pointing things out to you. You should be the one to do that for yourself. Okay, but there's certain things that we miss about ourselves that we're not probably being consciously aware of. But whoever has spoken to a certain way is very intuitive. They're very wise. But what it is that they're not doing it in a way to disparage you. Quite the opposite. This is about using preventative measures. I feel that this communication, this connection between the two of you is quite close. So I am picking up like either a very close friend, relative, or, you know, partner. Okay, the storm fields while you're here. So we've got the King of Diamonds or the King of Pentacles. So right now, there is an issue with the home front, with your stability. And I really do feel right now that this is where it feels like this king is actually in reverse. So the King of Pentacles energy, King of Diamonds, King of Pentacles, it feels to me that there's certain things that you're lacking right now. And it just feels like it's an upheaval, okay? It's an upheaval. So maybe 9 months from now, 9 weeks from now, or even 9 years from now, things are going to start to clear up for you. But this is a very lengthy process, okay? This isn't something that is going to be, you know, cleared up overnight. This is going to take some time, okay? The age group that I'm dealing with is somebody who's in their late 20s onwards. So this is definitely you entering into your second life cycle, okay? So let's get stuck into the tarot. Let's see what kind of messages that we're picking up. Oops. Sorry guys, I hate when I've created a mess. Okay. With that being said, with what I see going on here, ashes are going to be, you're going to rise from the ashes. You are definitely going to get by with this situation that you're in. It's not something that is going to be forever trapping you. It's actually going to help to break this mold, break this cycle, okay? Right. What can you tell me, Spirit, for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for May 2020? What's actually going on with them at this precise moment in time? What kind of messages are we getting? First card we've got is the Six of Wands in reverse. So I don't feel that this is really a victorious time for you. As I said, this is, I'm hearing also ego killer. You have to be very humble in this energy, in this situation. So I do feel that this is, you know, as I said, it could have been somebody that was saying certain things to you, probably with regards to your pride, your ego, and, you know, it's really just shattered you. It's just made you feel very, you do feel offended and very defensive as well, because you didn't expect anybody to say that to you. Probably because you never saw it within yourself, okay? This person is pointing out some flaws, and you're not really feeling very, you know, happy about it. What's the next card that we've got? So we've got the High Priestess. So as I said, this is you in the process of trying to get wisdom, trying to understand what's going on. And I also feel that this has been a veil that's been lifted. The secret's out. And I feel that this is the person that's coming at you and revealing a lot. I do feel that they were probably sort of closed off, not really saying much, but really observing you as a person. But what happened is that it just felt that this was a time when some things needed to be said. And it was just done in a way of trying to help you to sort of see where you're going wrong. But it's not really feeling very welcomed at the moment. It's the next card that we've got for you guys. We've got the Six of Swords. So this is really helping you to kind of like move on from this vibe. Really try to take things into consideration. It has left you feeling very upturned, as I mentioned to you earlier. So it's really about you trying to stay focused and reaching calmer waters. You're coming out of a difficult time, guys. So it's not going to be plain sailing. It's actually going to be quite unnerving for you, okay? Because you're entering into new territory, okay? So I just feel that you have to be very much level-headed right now, cool, calm and collected as you are being led towards calmer waters. The next card that I've got for you guys is the Fool card. So it has actually shown up again with regards to the Joker in reverse. It's also come out in reverse as well. So I do feel that it's like a fear of the unknown. It's a fear of, you know that you have to move forward. You know that you have to change yourself, but you are fearing what's actually lying ahead for you. What lies ahead is something that you are going to have to find out for yourself. Nobody can't describe it to you for you to understand and get the gist of it. That is something that this personal journey of yours is going to give you the answers that you're seeking. So if you can see with regards to the Six of Swords, it kind of looks as if it's the same kind of girl. So this feels like you're looking at things from a different perspective. This is about you really just being in this energy of like, I know that I have to go. I'm really worried. I'm really trying to stay positive about myself. But it's as if like your whole existence has been flipped, turned upside down. And I feel what Spirit's saying here is that you really do need to go with the flow. You need to go with the flow and you will be all right. But it's just that you're trying to convince yourself otherwise, okay? That this may or may not be the case. Sorry, guys. Let's just put that card there. Now, let's see what's happening with the next card. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. So there's definitely been a situation that has ended. Okay. And I'm looking at the cleaning house energy. And it feels to me that this is something to do with the 10 of Pentacles. It's been turned upside down. This does feel that this is somebody that you know very well. Could be a relative or a partner, as I said, but there has been an observation that's been made about you, against you, by the person. I don't feel that, I'm hearing that you're not pulling your weight around. You're not pulling your weight. You're throwing your weight around, sort of like being egotistical and pride, full of pride. But it's not the right kind of help that is really required in this situation right now. It needs to be more grounded, more down to earth. You need to have a lot more earth energy that you need to adapt to, turned upright. But what's going on here is that there's this vibe of like a lot of frustration, especially with regards to this lockdown energy, this period where you're not able to do much, but you're just feeling very rebellious as well at the same time. And this person, I feel that they've just kind of touched a raw nerve. They've struck a nerve, definitely. Okay, so the next card that we've got for you, fire sign, we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. So as I said, this is definitely about you changing your ways, changing things now to come out of arguments, and because you know that it's not really worth it in the end. It's not worth it. And I do feel as well that if they accused you of being manipulative or trying to have the last say, has it really been beneficial? Was it worth it in the end? Okay. So there's a lot of head troubles and stuff like that. I do feel that with the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, there's one sword out of each one. So that represents to me the Ace of Swords. Okay. So this has been a stark truth that has actually been told to you. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Death card upright. So this is definitely about a massive transformation that you're going through. The old you is dying. The new you is coming through, and it is going to be a time of solitude as well. Okay. 13 breaks down to 4. So this is definitely about stability. And I'm also being drawn to the 4 of Hearts or the 4 of Cups, where you really can't afford to have any distractions in your life right now. Okay. For some of you guys, this is definitely separation, divorce, you needing to take time out alone to be by yourself, just to make sure that that you're heading in the right direction here. Okay, I just want to pull on this High Priestess, get some information on the High Priestess and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse as well, because I do feel that there was definitely a trigger going on here. Let's see. So what's going on with the High Priestess in reverse? Why is it here, Spirit? Already we've got the 4 of Swords. So this is definitely something that has really shattered you. It's upset you. It's left you feeling very much, sort of like having to take a break. Remember what I said about the Ace of Swords? You've got the Sword of Truth that is here. Okay, whilst this has really pierced you, this has really disappointed you, this has humiliated you as well. But this was done out of concern, out of love, for the fact that you were going a certain way. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles, what's going on here? What's going on with the 10 of Pentacles, Spirit? And we have got the 10 of Pentacles upright. So do you see what's going on here? This is definitely a situation that has ended, because things were going good in the past. There was a few little, issues here and there, which kind of went, unnoticed. Well, not so much unnoticed. It was acknowledged, but it was as if like to say, okay, I'll, see how it goes. Few, days, weeks, months, years down the line. But this could no longer be contained. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. but clarified again by the Ten of Pentacles upright. Okay, the bottom of the deck for the clarification is the King of Wands upright. So this is you, fire sign, Aries, particular. I'm sensing there's a lot of stubbornness. There's a lot of arrogance attached to this energy as well. This is what I'm picking up here. But the fact is that this needed to come out, okay? Let's have a look and see what is going to be the outcome, the overall outcome of this energy. What's going to be the outcome from this spirit? What can you tell me, okay? What can you tell me? You could be very well dealing with an air sign. Someone's just really just sort of like really called you out. We've got two things going on here. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that this is about a choice that you need to make. It's either you're going to be a part of the team with regards to, because I'm looking at the King of Diamonds. Okay, so there's definitely some trouble on the home front. Okay, and I feel that what's going on here is that with regards to the storm fields, if you notice, well, you can't really notice it very well. The lighting's quite bad here. I'm trying to work on it, but my lighting is screwed up. But this message really does need to come out to somebody. There is a house that's here, and there is a tornado. If you guys are familiar with the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. But what it is that there is a disruption that's going on here, okay? So I do sense a lot of, this is definitely a husband and wife or very long-term partner energy that's going on here. And I feel that an ultimatum is really becoming very clear here. Either you're going to choose to be married or to still stay together, to pull your weight around, or you're going to be in this single energy. The Pentacles is in reverse. So I do feel that this is definitely about you making that right decision, that decision for yourself to remain a lot longer more in the Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? Because this person very much means well. They definitely do. And it's not that you've had so much problems in the past with them before, but this is something that you need to kind of focus on now, fire sign. I really am dealing with somebody who is stubborn. There's a stubborn energy, okay? And there needs to be a lot more looking at things from a different perspective. Let's finish off this reading, guys, with just another card for you from the Enchanted Map. Any additional messages? Sorry guys, a card fell on the floor and I don't normally read them. What we do have is details, clarity, important notes. So as I said to you before, guys, especially I'm picking up with the Four of Swords. This is where you really need to have, you've got a lot on your mind. You've got a lot to think about right now. 43, card 43, 4 and 3 is 7. So this is about a partnership. And this is about a time of where you do need to find out exactly what's going on with this situation of yours. I think that the longer you are in this process, especially with the Death card, you're going to get a lot more clarity. It's going to give you that opportunity then to decide, well, you know something, I'm actually quite looking forward to the Fool card, the delving into the unknown, because I want to explore more. I want to feel more experience right now in my life. And I know that this is going to be good for me. So again, with this energy of the ashes, you're going to rise from the ashes. You're going to rise up. You're going to be able to deal with certain things, okay? So guys, this is what I've got for you, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do hope that you've appreciated the reading and that it has helped you along the way if you do resonate with it. Don't forget, you can always like, share and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be informed by email once I've actually uploaded new content for you guys. Okay, so that's your reading for May 2020, and I'll be back next month with a new reading for you guys. Take care. Peace.